Sorry for the delay. I had to make sure my laptop was charged. We're going to do some live streaming, hopefully, that works today. We're going to do it from the car. So hopefully I will be able to check out your messages here. I turned off Wi-Fi. I think that's what the issue was last time. So we'll hopefully see. Yeah. So again, welcome to the live stream. Again, sorry about the delay. I had to do a couple things. I also had to make sure the laptop was charged. But yeah, I think we should be good now. And if I can't see the comments, this is also another reason why I brought this out here. If I cannot see the comments from you guys on my phone, I will go ahead and pull it up on my laptop here, and I will be able to see your guys' comments. Let me go ahead and pull this up really quick while I'm waiting for some people to join. All right, cool. Some people to join. All right. Carvid, yes, Carvids. All right. View all messages. All right, cool. Should be able to see your your messages as they pop up, hopefully. But like I said, if not, I have them here. So, awesome, cool. All right, so I will go ahead and wait for some more people to join. Thank you again for joining. Jay in the house. Hey Jay, what's up, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so the comment came up on the screen as well as my laptop, so that's cool. Good. So it's working. So we'll wait for a couple more people. Please let everyone know in the chat that we are live right now. I would very much appreciate that. So basically today's video, live stream, could be a little bit longer. I don't have a set time. As long as it doesn't go past 5 o'clock, I have to get my hair cut at 5. It's getting a little bit too long for my taste again, so I have an appointment at 5, but that's 4 hours from now. I don't think we're going to be streaming for 4 hours. So, but yeah, we should be good. Hail Handsome Dev. Hey, Laughing Gourmet, he's back. What's up, buddy? Yeah, so this video is basically, I'm going to, talk about some stuff about CASHVerse, kind of give you guys a little bit of a quick update on that. I'm not going to show anything because I'm waiting for next week to show you guys stuff. We'll talk a little bit about the LLC because we did do that announcement on Telegram, but we didn't do a live stream talking about it. And then I'm going to talk about the market. What's up, TM? Good to see you here. So we'll talk about the market, and we'll, kind of just, go over how the market's doing, Bitcoin, overall market, and ourselves. What's up, B? Good to see you here. And we'll kind of go over, I like to go over some articles. I don't know if you guys really like to listen to me rant about some of these articles that I read and I find out. But like yesterday when I was talking about charts, look, if you like to read charts, if you're a day trader or whatever, that's fine. I don't care how you do your investments, just as long as you're smart with how you're doing investments. That's all I care about. I personally do not look at charts, really. I don't determine my buys and sells on charts. I like to base a lot of my stuff off of what is actually happening with the crypto market, as in news. Because the crypto market could be showing signs of green right now, and the next thing you know, in an hour from now, you can have a huge sell for whatever happened. Could be simply market manipulation because of the government, because of interest rate hikes. We've already seen that happen several times. So, I base my judgment off of that, right? So again, if you do, day trading or do chart readings and stuff like that for predictions and things, if it works for you, it works for you. Doesn't work for me. I've tried it in the past, and crypto is just too volatile to sit there and watch charts. Now, stocks, it's different, but with crypto, I tend to stay away from chart reading. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Not really the charts, but talk about some of the news articles. B, I did see that you said you like rants. Again, I enjoy ranting. Again, as you guys are aware, and if you've been here for a while, I don't like to spew out BS. I like to, again, it's all based on my own opinion, but I like to try to educate you guys when I do these, when I do rant, and kind of get you guys to actually see how some of this crap out here is just simply just bull, just bullpucky, So we're going to talk a little bit about that, but that's why I brought up the laptop. Yeah, so we got 10 people joining. That's awesome so far, and I am seeing your comments on the screen here, so that is working. I think it was last time. I think it was because my Wi-Fi. I am out in my driveway here doing these videos, so I did disconnect it today, and it looks like it's working. So again, welcome everyone for joining. So we'll start off with the updates. Yes, rants. I know Mary hates my rants. It's because she lives with me. But she knows that I've never been wrong. So, yeah. Anyways, so one of the updates I will tell you guys, yeah, bullpucky. Trying to keep it a little bit PG-13. So we did get some information from the NFT development team. Now, I do have some drawings of the finished teen version of the lizard and the what was the other guy? I believe it was the turtle. I think no, not the turtle. Crap, guys, hold on. Give me 1 second here. Let me see if I can pull it up. I have the teen rabbit and the teen lizard drawings. Okay. I can't show you guys that yet, and the reason why I'm not showing you yet because I want to show you all the characters for the teen drawings, right? So there's no need for that. So I got the lizard teen drawing and the rabbit teen. Next week, I think they said we should have the dragon teen and the falcon teen. So we will have pretty much all the teen drawings for you guys for the CASHVerse. So and hopefully next week when we do our update, be able to show you guys those. Also with some other extra updates. To kind of give you guys a little bit of an understanding of, I know you guys know that we paid for a professional team, but just know that it is very costly. It is very expensive. Right now we have to pay another. Not going to give the exact dollar amount, but let's just say it's easily a good down payment on a vehicle. So we definitely got to because we are doing like monthly payments to them, and so we are having to pay some good money. So we are, again, you guys know that we are paying a professional company to do this. So yeah, but that's all the updates right now on CASHVerse, guys. Next week when we do the video with Hydra, I will be able to show you guys the pictures and the final drawing, which I'm excited for. I think you guys are gonna like them. Hydra likes them. I like them. So yeah, we're very excited about that. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Um, yeah. So thanks for saying. I mean, you can't really see the outside of my car, and I can't really disclose some of the stuff on YouTube with the pictures I have on my car. You can probably see them a little bit back here. I have them on my back other side of my car. They're not. They're very explicit, not suitable for work stickers. They're my anime stickers. So I can't show you those type of things on my car, but thank you again. Yes, it is an Audi. It's a 2014 Audi S5. It's blue. So, so another thing I wanted to tell you guys about um, was it was Cashmons, and oh man, I'm drawing a blank right now. What the other update I wanted to tell you guys. Um, Not suitable for work anime stickers. Yes, definitely explicit. Um, Remind me, what was the other topic I was going to tell you guys about? I completely drew a blank right now. I'm a little bit tired today. Um, it's raining out. It's cold out, and my brain's not working as it should be right now. Um, Wanted to talk to you guys about the Cashmons really quick. The updates for that. Oh yes, the LLC. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, and Hydra fired me for my anime stickers. He's already seen my anime stickers. Yeah, talking about my anime stickers got me all lost in a trance here right now. Yes, the LLC. So we did get our LLC, guys. We did announce that yesterday. It is on our Twitter. If you want to go and see the certification for it, it is from out of the state of Wyoming here in the United States. And the reason why is because a lot of companies that are, affiliated with crypto, or they're starting up doing a startup company with cryptocurrency or anything like that. The LLC is done through Wyoming because it is more crypto friendly state. So we do have our LLC for CASHVerse now. It is official, and it will allow us to, open more doors. So now we can proceed with. I did contact Crypto Blast yesterday. They are doing some updates on their end about their deal with selling the energy drinks on Amazon. They told me. So once they get that all squared away, then we're going to start talking about implementing the partnership for the energy drinks. But having the LLC, besides that, is going to allow us to open up more doors, right? To selling our own merchandise, to partnering up, and allowing us to put our label onto like energy drinks to sell on Amazon, to sell in stores, things like that. So really, having an LLC doesn't just show open doors for us to more marketing and things of that nature, but it allows us to show the authenticity of who we are, and how legitimate we are. Because I did want to have to provide my actual address, my name, everything like that to get the LLC. A lot of scams out there that what was I going to say? A lot of scams that are out there in rug pulls. You don't see LLCs getting formed with them. Again, like I mentioned on the Telegram chat, they're not going to spend a lot of money to rug pull, right? They want to try to keep as much money from you guys, make as much money, and then when they rug pull, they make a lot more money. So they don't want to put a lot of investing into to make the project look authentic, because again, that's out of their pocket. But where we lie, we are 100% legitimate, and this is just one of those other aspects that just adds on to our legitimacy, right? Now we have an LLC, which it's phenomenal. I'm still pretty much speechless that we have it. Hydra and myself, we were definitely looking forward to this big time. This is a big, huge highlight for us and the rest of the team, actually. So it's really nice to see that we finally got this established. So very happy about that. Um, so let me see here. Let me catch up with some of your comments. I have seen them on here, but every time I read that, I lose my train of thought. So I kind of had to veer away from that. Any news on Ada Cash? Yes, the latest news on Ada Cash, if you're still with us right now, is that we got our LLC done for the CASHVerse. Which again, if you're not familiar with CASHVerse, which you should be if you've watched the video and read the announcements from the main chats, we basically just merged everything under the CASHVerse name, right? So there is nothing, you don't need to do anything different for your Ada Cash or your Soul Cash or anything like that. We're bringing everything under the CASHVerse universe because, we're going to have our Cashmon game coming out. We're going to have that under CASHVerse. We're going to have Ada Cash, Soul Cash, CryptoDate. Once that comes out, is going to be under CASHVerse. Basically think of CASHVerse as the metaverse for passive income, and that's what we're developing here. So, the biggest, newest update for Ada Cash and the whole project really is just the LLC. That's huge for us. So that's the newest stuff. Mary says I love the stickers more than her. Not true, but okay, typical being a woman and wanting to throw that out there. Emotional damage, yes. Not sweet green tea flavor energy drinks, please. Don't like sweets. So the energy drinks that Crypto Blast is developing, they said that the first initial batch that they're coming out with is sugar. It does have sugar in it, but they are looking at developing sugar-free variants. Okay, so because I drink sugar-free energy drinks way more than I should, but I do drink energy drinks that are sugar-free, and I prefer them. So they know that me being a lifter and in the gym and such, I have a more healthy lifestyle in that sense. So they are looking at that, not just for me obviously, but for everyone, because everyone tries to stay away from the sugary drinks, if they're trying to get their energy. So they are looking at developing that too as well. So CASHVerse branded pre-workout. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Long time ago, so a quick story. Long time ago, years ago, I was actually looking into developing my own energy drink, or not energy drink, but pre-workout. And I was looking at that. I was looking at all the ingredients that would be necessary for a pre-workout without all the extra BS that they add, like the sugars and stuff like that you don't need in an energy drink. So I was looking at developing my own years ago, but then I kind of just the cost for making energy drinks for all the ingredients that you need, it gets very costly very quickly. And so if you're going to make a large amount of it, you can imagine the price is going to go up. So that kind of didn't happen, but that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, CASHVerse energy drink, that wouldn't be a bad idea, or a pre-workout. So, what else was I going to say? So, I see that we have 7 people here. We've lost a couple people, which is fine. They probably just don't want to listen to me continue to ramble. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Science-based supplements. Yes. We will call them that. Science-based. Even though I didn't do any science with it. So basically, next, I wanted to talk about the market. Just the general market. How it's doing and everything like that. So as you guys probably are aware, Bitcoin has been doing very well. The whole market has been doing very well. We've been doing very well. We've been coming back, which is awesome. Cardano did do its little run. It is down now from its initial run that it peaked at, which I kind of knew that was going to happen because we're not in a bull run market right now, and you know, that usually tends to happen when you see something new get launched on a platform or a new on, like, say, like, example, if a new coin got launched on Binance or something, you see the market go shooting up, and then it starts to go down. Well, same thing happens to blue chip tokens. So you've seen that happen because of the staking that Coinbase introduced. You've seen the market go up for Cardano, and now it kind of tapered back down a little bit. This is why I do not read in the charts. This is why I don't look at charts and base my buying and selling, because it is very volatile, right? So, but Bitcoin is holding up above a 44K, which is good. Ethereum passed $3,000, so BNB is down a little bit, but not. It's definitely up from where it was. So we've been doing really good, right? The whole market has been climbing slowly, which is phenomenal. That's kind of what we need. Now, I wanted to say, talking about some articles here. So there was an article I seen, and here comes the rants. Mary loves these. So I seen an article, and this is why I do these type of things. I like to talk about this stuff for you guys. Why some articles you should not pay attention to, and it actually kind of goes along the lines of chart reading. This is kind of what this article is about. So you got an article sitting here saying, beware of Bitfinex whale. It says a new 45,000 BTC sell wall appears amid worries Bitcoin could retrace. So these people that want to read charts, this is why I think chart reading, I'm sorry, but I think chart reading is kind of pointless, especially with crypto, is because you see this stuff. You get articles that are written like this, and for the people that aren't very, how do I say it? You're new. The people that are very new to cryptocurrency and how the market is, they're going to read this article and they're going to look at it, and then they're going to start reading the chart, and they're going to start looking at all of this stuff, and then they're going to panic, and they're going to freak out, and then they're going to start thinking, oh, is Bitcoin going to go back down? Is it going to crash again? Because of articles written like this. This article is basically written because you see some people are selling because Bitcoin was going up, and then people go, well, now there's going to be a sell wall because a certain amount of people sold. No, that doesn't mean that there's going to be a sell wall. That doesn't mean it's going to be going back down in price crazy. Okay? No one can predict that. Like I said, in an hour from now, Bitcoin could go down several thousands of dollars. It could go up several thousands of dollars. It all just depends on what's happening out there. A lot of market manipulation, and if you've heard me rant about that several times and many times before, I've talked about in many live streams, market manipulation. I've said in the chat many times before. If you don't know what market manipulation is, and if you're gullible and you think it doesn't exist, well, you may need to go and recheck yourself, because it definitely does exist, and it exists in the stock market, and it has for many, many, many years. That's how the rich stay rich, right? So a lot of market manipulation, but don't read in the articles like that. Don't pay attention to articles that spread. There's going to be sells. Bitcoin could retrace. Market's going to crash. This analyst said this and this and that, and they predicted that on this chart with this line that it was doing a teacup handle, butterfly, Flappy Bird looking chart, and now it's going to tank or it's going to go up. No, it's all predictions. That's all it is that they think they know what they're talking about. It's predicted. They're predicting that's going to go that way. But I'm sorry to say, but the crypto market has been always so volatile. It doesn't matter. Okay. So don't listen to that crap. Um, I did see another article. There are some positive articles. I did see them. I actually have to go back and look because there's been quite a few since I seen that. Um, let me see here. There was one about. Uh, oh, I can't remember what it was. I'm sorry, guys. I'm drawing a blank right now because I can't seem to find it. Um, it's okay. Regardless, there's a lot of positive articles too if you go into this. There was one. It was talking about Russia was looking at Bitcoin, using Bitcoin to purchase oil, which it seemed like, I don't know if that's 100% why Bitcoin has gone up and retraced upward, but since that announcement came out, it seems like Bitcoin has retraced upward. Yeah, Russians Bitcoin for oil proposal, crypto market makes gains. So there was also another positive article, ExxonMobil. If you don't know what ExxonMobil, it's a huge company over here. While they are powering Bitcoin, they're actually the mining pilot is using excess natural gas for mining. Sorry, hold on, free gender. Let me pull up your comment again. Give me a second. Can you please post the UTC time in the thumbnail when you do a live stream, please? I'm always later. I will try to do that, man, for you and for the people that aren't from the United States, or if you are from a later time. I will try doing that for you guys. I just figured that you would Google what Eastern Standard Time would be. That's all. So I just figured if you go and you look up what 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is, type it up on Google UTC, and you would find out what time that is. But I can definitely do that. I can try doing that for you guys. Another thing I seen, it's kind of it's kind of it's not FUD, but it just kind of shows you how I live in the United States, so I'm allowed to bash our country if I want when it comes to cryptocurrency. Kind of just goes to show you that our country is super afraid of crypto. And what I mean by that is, so El Salvador, if you don't know, the president over there is trying to make Bitcoin a legal tender. So since he is trying to make Bitcoin a legal tender, the United States is trying to stick their nose where they don't need to stick their nose, and trying to say that by him making Bitcoin a legal tender, that it is going to harm the financial establishment we have here in our country. El Salvador has nothing to do with the United States. They're not our country. They're not part of our country. No, it isn't going to cause anything. The only reason what it's going to cause is that people are going to see the beneficial factors of having Bitcoin as a legal tender. And our country does not want to see that happen. They want control. And yeah. So I did see that. I thought that was, he called them out too. And then one of the senators that actually wrote the bill that's passing the bill came out and said, well, people from El Salvador that live here in our country don't like the idea. Who has, where'd you gather that information from? Did you take a survey only targeting El Salvador people that live in that from that country? Because I haven't seen anybody talk about that. Where'd you get that information from? I mean, give us that. Where'd you gather all that out from? Because it sounds to me you're just spewing out bullshit like you always do. Every politician does. And that's what that is. Saying that the president, and his comment also was that because they don't like the idea of Bitcoin becoming a legal tender with a president that talks about Bitcoin becoming a legal tender while he's naked. I don't know what that was about, but really doesn't matter if the guy's sitting in his bathtub tweeting about making Bitcoin a legal tender. I don't think that has anything to do with it. But again, the United States politicians, they always like to come out and spew out a whole bunch of random bullshit that makes no sense. And if you have half a brain, you know that. So, yeah, and when it comes to crypto, none of them have a clear idea about what cryptocurrency is at all, especially the old crypt keepers that are in the office of the SEC right now. None of them have a clue of what they're talking about. So, again, not really fun, and it's not really like a positive thing, but it just goes to show you that our country is definitely afraid of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency becoming a legal tender. And they're going to spew out the whole stuff about they're just trying to protect the investors. They do not give a shit about you or me or anybody. So if you're an investor in crypto, they do not care. They're not trying to protect you. So do not listen to them saying they're trying to protect you. Since when did the government give a shit about you losing money in anything? Name one time. Because I'll be waiting. Because I don't care. So, yeah. Anyways, one cool thing though, it seems like the DOJ cracked down on one of those rug pulls. It was a group. It was they're not really a group. It's just two people from California. They're two 20-year-olds, and they created this thing called Frosties. It was supposed to be an NFT. Well, they rug pulled on people and made their money, right? Okay, I'm sorry, but I don't. Look. We've all been 20. If you're not 20 yet, you will be. We're humans. I'm sorry, but I would never invest my money into a project of a 20-year-old. They're not even out of college. They're still drinking natty lights at a frat house still, being 20 years old. You really want to trust them with your money, throwing your money in as an investment into that project? 20 years old. They don't even have their life together, still living with mom and dad. I mean, so people that invested in that project and the two dudes that were 20 years old that created that Frosty NFT, look, if you lost your money, that's on you, man, because I would never invest my money in a kid. You know, I mean, they're still, like I said, living with mom and dad. Sorry about the train. Still living with mom and dad. I mean, they're still going to frat house parties, and they have no clue about crypto and how to do anything like that. So, well, Natty Light, first of all, Natty Light tastes like piss water. So, no, we're not going to be sponsoring Natty Light or putting Natty Light on there, okay? I'm trying to keep this PG-13, but I also am being myself. I'm real, so I mean that's probably why we're losing some viewers right now, because they don't like what I'm saying. It is what it is. I really don't care. So if you don't like how real I am, well, there's many more videos you can go out there and watch. What was I going to say? Sorry, guys. I was trying to catch up with some stuff. Like I said, this isn't like a traditional live stream. This is just like me talking about the market, doing some kind of rants. Again, I'm just all my opinion. How I see it is how I say it. And gave you guys a little bit of an update about cash mons and the LLC, right? So, This isn't like an update live stream like we have done or anything like this, but this is more of like a freedom live stream that you guys can ask any kind of questions that you want anytime. Ask me anything. You're here pretty much just to listen to me ramble, rant, and try to educate you on some stuff. The best that I can educate. Article just came in though. Florida will allow citizens to pay taxes in Bitcoin. That's pretty big if you ask me. If you can use cryptocurrency to pay your taxes, again, it would probably depend on if they accept the taxes or the crypto to accept the, with the if whoever is doing the taxes will accept it. Like, so say if you pay an accountant from a certain firm, if they accept the cryptocurrency to pay like the taxes, like pay them to do your taxes and so forth, then it would be very beneficial. I don't know how that's going to play out, but that right there is positive stuff for cryptocurrency in general, right? Being able to use crypto to pay taxes. This is why I don't read the charts. I watch this kind of stuff because this is showing you major things are happening on the back end, which will cause eventually crypto to continuously rise. And like the article yesterday, I posted in the chat saying that the guy from BlackRock was like, yeah, the Ukraine war going on with Russia right now is basically a positive thing for cryptocurrency, causing more awareness with cryptocurrency because of all the donations. And I've said that way before this dude even came out saying something in an article about him. I've said this weeks ago. But again, because I'm a nobody on the internet, I'm not a filthy, stinking billionaire. My words don't mean anything. They have no meaning behind them. Even though I've said that same exact thing weeks and weeks ago. So I laugh about it. Sorry guys, I've seen some future giveaways with Crypto Gaming Boy. There'll probably be some more future possible giveaways with Crypto Gaming Boy. Yeah, I still have to talk to him about the current one that he just had, how that went. But yeah, I think we could probably do some more giveaways and stuff like that. I would like to do for our YouTube channel to do a giveaway. Hydra and I have talked about it. If we can hit 1,000 subscribers, we'd probably do some kind of giveaway. But again, we haven't been getting any new subscribers for at least a week or so. People have actually unsubscribed, which, I mean, if you want to unsubscribe, go ahead. But yeah, if we hit 1,000, we're thinking about doing some kind of giveaway ourselves for you guys. But again, we would like to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. So if we can get that, probably expect something there. So I got a question here. If we have a bull run, hopefully, where do you think CASHVerse, AdaCash, will be in volume? It's really hard to say. It's one of those things where, like I've said about with chart reading, right? You can look at a chart and try to predict if there's going to be buys and sells going up and down, when to buy and when to sell, things like that. But it's so volatile, right? So it changes all the time. Well, the same thing can happen with that. If we have a bull run, it's really hard to predict numbers. I would say, I mean, realistically, the volume is going to be higher if we hit a bull run, right? The price is going up. People are buying in. People are also selling. But if they buy and they sell, that still gets taxed, and that still goes to our daily volume. So it doesn't matter if people are selling or buying. As long as people are buying and selling, there's still volume being brought into the 24-hour daily volume, right? So it's still going to continue to rise. So if we hit a bull run, you can just imagine the amount going up. When we first had our all-time high, we hit a $2.5 million daily volume. Okay, and I've said this a couple times before, and I will say it again. When we hit so how do I want to explain this? So give me a second here. How do I want to explain this? When we had our $2.5 million daily volume, right? We were getting, I think it was roughly an hour and a half to 2 hours, give or take, our rewards in our ADA every two about hour and a half to 2 hours, right? So we were getting our passive income around that time frame. So you can imagine if you held so much ADA cash that you were accumulating, let's say 1,000 Cardano BEP20, and you were getting paid out every 2 hours. At that time, Cardano was like $3 and something cents. So you're roughly getting about $3,000 every 2 hours. Okay, so they kind of put this in perspective a little bit more. As for my holdings, I do have over 6 trillion ADA cash. I was a very, very early investor before I became the position I am now with the project and the company. That when we were hitting our all-time high and our daily volume was well up there, I made over $12,000 in passive income. And that's when I realized the benefits in the future of what this project has, and that's why I quit my 9-to-5 job, because I know that this project can become huge and very beneficial for the majority of investors out there that are willing to make a long-term investment and not a short-term investment or a day trading thing or whatever, right? This is a long-term hold project, so we weren't trying to build a pump and dump, and that's why I quit my 9-to-5 job, because I seen the beneficial factor in that. So if we hit another bull run, to kind of put in perspective with that, if we hit another bull run, I can't give you an actual number, but I can tell you one thing, that expect to see the 24-hour daily trading volume to go up a good amount. It all, again, depends on people buying and selling, but the more people buy in, the more people that sell, it all adds into the 24-hour daily trading volume. So, and again, the more you hold, the more passive income you're going to get too. So remember that. So I'm going to set my laptop here, and hopefully I can read some of these comments that came in. So Free Gender said, I'm always in your live streams because you're a real person. It only hurts when I ask you a stupid question and you're real with me. Thin skin, don't invest. Hey, Free Gender, don't take it personal. I promise you, I'm not targeting you or anything like that. That's me to everyone. Not even here on the internet. Like, if I met you in real life, I'd be the same exact person I am right now talking to you in person. You can ask Mary, my girlfriend. I'm the same person as I am right now in real life. That's why I don't have a lot of friends, because a lot of people that I know like sugar-coated crap, and they like to be told what they want to hear, and I don't do that. I got that trait from my grandfather, who doesn't take BS, and he says it how it is, and I lived with them. I grew up with my grandparents. They're pretty much my mom and dad, and I developed that trait from him. So, and he's a very successful businessman, and he's achieved a lot of great things in his life, and I've seen that there is no time to sugarcoat and feed people crap they want to just hear, because it gets you really nowhere. So if you want to achieve things, you just got to be yourself and be real with people. So CMC has our 24-hour all-time high at 4.1 million. Yeah, I know a lot of people look at CoinMarketCap in the way to determine things and read things. I don't follow CoinMarketCap, to be honest with you. I follow CoinGecko. But yeah, so remember also, you can have CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, you can have any chart reading site. They're all going to be different. They're all going to read differently. PooCoin reads differently than blog.finance, all of that. So you can't just pick one and go, well, that's what it says, that has to be accurate. No, because There's several different sites that say different things. Jason says, do you think that where we are on track with holders, 16K, or should we have more wallets? So we do have more wallets, but a lot of people that are staking their full amount. So when you stake your full amount, it removes, let's say you have the 200 billion ADA cash and you stake that coming in. Hopefully it didn't interrupt anything for you. So when you put that 200 billion into the staking pool, it removes you from the holders, but you're still technically a holder, right? But it just removes you from the holders. Now, if you were to unstake and it put it right back in your wallet, you would be back up on the list. So we do have more wallets right now currently than it's showing. But remember, a lot of people are investing their whole amount. It says it's a Colombiana number. So what I was saying was, so yeah, so we have a lot more holders and everything, and than what it's showing. But the only thing is that people are putting their full amounts in the staking wallet, right? Again, people sell their little amount and stuff like that, but and then they don't become a holder anymore because they sold their amount of ADA cash. But yeah, so we do have more than what it's showing. It's just a lot of people are in the staking pool. Mary says he hurts my feelings a lot because he tells me I can't have things. Okay. That's not true. You get a lot of things. Yeah, Jason. Okay, cool. Hopefully that explained it for you. And then got another question here. How bullish you feel for the futures project CASHVerse is doing that we don't know? Sorry, I have to reread your question again to understand it. How bullish are you feeling for the future of the projects? I'm adding words here to make more sense of it. CASHVerse is doing that we don't know. So I'm feeling pretty bullish, and I'm not saying that because I'm part of the project. I'm saying that because we are achieving so many more things than a lot of developers out there for other projects. Hold on, let me get rid of this off the screen there. And what I mean by that is you get a lot of devs out there that, what in the world? Hold on, guys, sorry. You get a lot of devs out there in the world of crypto that develop these crypto projects. They have these roadmaps because every project has a roadmap, right? Everybody follows everybody. So you have a dev team, and they copy code from one project. They slap it in there. They form their coin. Let's say it's, donkey butt token. And now it's a brand new token. It just launched. People are buying into it. They give you a roadmap. They tell you that quarter one, this is what's happening. Quarter two, 3, 4, blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, it's say quarter one goes by. You see one thing out of their roadmap comes out to be real. Then they come out and they tell you, okay, well, we have to push this back. We have to do this, or you never hear anything. Quarter two comes around. You still don't see anything from quarter two, but you see something else new from quarter one come out. And so you get a lot of devs that do stuff like that because they don't, and I'm not bashing every dev out there, but you have to understand that a lot of developers are in it for the money and only for the money. They're not in it to actually help investors make money. They're not out there to actually help people that need money out there in the real world. They only care about themselves, and so they don't put a lot of effort and time into the project. Whereas we are different than that. One, Go into any project, any Telegram chat, any Twitter chat, doesn't matter, and you tell me how many that you're affiliated with, that you're investing in, that you see the dev team constantly in the chat every single day, talking to you guys, making live streams like I'm doing right now, talking to you and answering your questions live, like you were here right now talking to me. And look up on YouTube, find any devs that actually sit down and actually do this stuff to you guys, to be real with you, to be very transparent with you. Give me a list of how many other projects that you are literally in that you see this type of behavior from the dev team and stuff like that. I've been in several different projects, and I don't. I've never seen it once ever. What they do is they pay YouTubers, like we had to do in the beginning to get our name out there. They pay YouTubers to talk about the project, but you don't see the actual dev team or anybody from the dev team talking to you guys about the project. Like Hydra, myself, Derek, Brian, David, Jay, all of us on the main team, we're always communicating with you guys. We're talking in the chat, we join the voice chat, we answer the questions, we have all the mods, and then they're doing their job. You never see that. Besides that, I quit my 9-to-5 job to focus on this project, to give everything I got dedicated to this project. You don't see that with other developers. They say that this is their main job and stuff, but they also have maybe a side job that they're doing, another 9-to-5 job, because they couldn't quit their job, which is fine. Not everyone has the opportunity to quit their job to focus on the project. So that's understandable. That happens. But I gave up. I took a risk and gave up a good paying 9-to-5 job as a security analyst for a company that I busted my ass for. I have a degree of college. I'm still up to my ears in debt because of school, but it took me over 6 years to finally use somewhat my degree. Then I was able to bust my ass to get to where I needed to be to finally use my degree. And then I took the risk to quit my job to work for the project and to dedicate my full time to this project to make sure it grows to where Hydra and I see it growing to. You'll never see that. You never see it. I've never seen that because that's a huge risk, right? Life's about risks. I took the biggest risk of my life. I quit my 9-to-5 job, and I didn't give my 2 weeks notice because there's other reasons. But just know that I didn't put my 2 weeks notice in, and if you don't do that, it doesn't look good, right? But I took the gamble, and I'm not regretting it whatsoever. I'm very fortunate. I'm very happy about where I'm at. But you never see that with another dev or group of team for another project. 2, you never see someone on the team pushing out products and content like our team is doing. We have pushed out real life sponsorships. We are developing something that the crypto world has never seen before. It's all Hydra. It was his idea. He's the one that's coding it. It's called CryptoDate. The whole crypto world has never seen something like this. He is developing it himself from the ground up. We are working with the team to develop an NFT game, and we're not just trying to push it out to make money from you guys. We are actually putting our heart into this team, telling them, look, this is not what we like. We want it like this. This is the feedback we got from the community, as you've seen in the drawings of the characters. I went back several times with them and had them do revisions to make it look better that you guys were happy about. If we were just thinking about just the money, we could have said, you know what? We're okay with the very first illustrations and designs of the characters. This is how it's going to be, but we weren't. I wasn't happy with it, and Hydra wasn't happy with it, and a lot of people weren't. So we went back and we made sure that we're trying to bring you guys the best product that we can. Those are the reasons why I'm very bullish about our project. Again, people are going to call me biased and everything, and that's fine. Cool. Good for you. I might be. But I am very bullish because of everything that we are trying to do for you guys as the investor. You know, yes, in the end game, we ourselves are trying to make money because again, I have to pay for my rent for my place. I have to pay for my car. I have to pay for food so I can actually eat. You know, I have to pay for gas. So yes, we have to make money too ourselves, but that's not our main focus. Our main focus is growing the community, giving back wealth to you guys, and getting you guys to understand that long-term investing can make you money over time than short-term. You may make a lot of money really quick short-term with a gamble, but if you invest in something that's a long-term investment, you can plan to have money coming in for many, many years. Eventually, if you do a pump and dump and you make that money really quick, eventually that money is going to end. It's going to run out because you're going to keep spending it on whatever else you're spending it on. Then eventually you're going to run out of that money, right? And then you'll have to go back in the pump and dump. But if you're in a passive income token where there's bringing in money, you know, as passive income, like a paycheck all the time, year round, money's not going to run out. You're going to continuously get money. That's why I'm bullish. Sorry for the very, very long rant and explanation of that. So Christian said, we appreciate it, man. Keep up the good work. Now, what can we do to make this project better? So view it as you guys are part of a family. Okay, the community is the CASHVerse, Ada Cash, Soul Cash family. So what would you do in a sense that you had to help out a family member? You would, you know, do what you can and go up and beyond to help them out the best that you can, right? Well, view that same concept with us. So we are a huge family. We're a big community that we're consistently growing. So treat it like a family. And what I mean by that is go out and talk about the project. You know, if you know people that are invested and interested in cryptocurrency, talk to them about our project. Shill it on YouTube. Talk about it on Twitter. Talk about it on Instagram. You know, real life conversations. If you're at a dinner table and you're talking, you know, with your buddies and someone brings up Bitcoin or something and you start talking about cryptocurrency, bring it up then. You know, just spread the word like you're a community and part of the family. That's the best way. That's the best thing I can explain to you of helping out. And Walter, oh, it's good to see you here, Walter. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. So, yeah, guys, again, I apologize that I talk, sorry about the train. I talk a lot, but Mary calls it ranting. I call it passion. I'm very passionate about this project, and and if I'm passionate, I'm the type of person, if I'm passionate about something, I'm going to go up and beyond what I can do to make sure I see it, you know, either be accomplished or achieved. And when I'm also passionate about something, I give my heart and soul into it. And I will, if that means like something about, if I'm very passionate about, I'm very passionate about the gym, right? So I will talk to someone's ear off about lifting, working out, because I've been doing it since I was 16. I'm 30 years old now, you know. So I will talk their ear off about the gym and how to do certain workouts the right way, take certain supplements, stuff like that, because I'm very passionate about it. Well, I'm very passionate about this project, so I apologize. I talk a lot and ramble a lot, but I'm giving my heart and soul into this project, and I love it. I absolutely love the community. I love you guys. I love the support that you guys are giving us. It does mean a lot, and that's why I enjoy doing these type of things for you guys. So I'm just reading some of the, I'm trying to make sure I catch up with some of the comments on here. So that's what I was looking at. And I was looking at the chart. Charts are still looking really good, so that's awesome. I'm trying to look at some of the articles now, see if there's any kind of new articles. There's an article here. Is it safe to use cryptocurrency for gambling? Don't you know that there's cryptocurrency gambling sites that have been out for many years already? Why are we seeing articles about this now? I guess people just don't have anything really to type and talk about, so they have to come up with something, right? Just like the news media. Do you guys have any other questions for me? Like I said, this is kind of just like a free roam, free talk live stream today. I appreciate everyone here to listen to me talk. So thank you guys for listening to me ramble and stuff like that. It does mean a lot. I really hope that one day we'll get more and more people in here, listening to us and stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like some people just don't like to listen to me of how real I am with people. I don't know, but we'll see. So I'm just catching up with everything. Make sure I don't miss any questions or anything for you guys. I apologize that it's really loud outside. They're doing a whole bunch of stuff. Christian says, is our price following the pattern of major cryptos like Bitcoin? So I will say that majority of the time with cryptocurrency, when you see Bitcoin going up, everything else follows. All the other blue chip tokens, all the other altcoins tend to follow Bitcoin if Bitcoin trends upward. However, there are times and cases where that's not always the case. So in our sense here, I'm going to pull up our chart. We are up compared to where we have been for a couple weeks now, and I would say Bitcoin going up has been a positive sense for us, like has been a positive movement. But I personally do not see it being the major factor as of right now. But again, we haven't hit a bull run. So once Bitcoin hits another bull run, expect more money to flow back in, because people that are invested into a lot of blue chip tokens, once there is a bull run, they try to make more money. So what they try to do is they try to veer off into more of altcoins that are cheaper, because altcoins tend to, like ourselves, when they're really cheap, and if they hit a bull run, they pump up a lot, and a lot of people can make money very quickly if they're trying to do, day trading or pump and dump or whatever. Or if they're trying to accumulate a whole bunch to make more passive income, you will start to see people selling their blue chip tokens and putting them into altcoins. So I will say that when Bitcoin does go up, we do tend to follow to a certain extent, just like every coin. But there are also alt seasons. And what alt seasons are is you'll see Bitcoin kind of trade sideways or kind of go down a little bit, but more people focus and putting their money, like I mentioned, into the altcoins, and you see a lot more altcoins going up and trending upward, because people are taking their money that they've made from like Bitcoin and such and putting it into altcoins to make more money. But I'm looking at the chart right now, and it looks like we have gone up a little bit, probably due to Bitcoin, but also probably because of the other updates that we've been doing. We've been showing more about the CASHVerse A game coming out here. We just announced yesterday that we have our LLC now with CASHVerse, so which is really, really cool. So that with the LLC and stuff, we're hoping that it shows people that we're more authentic and real, so more people have more trust in us, and you'll start to see more money coming in that way. There's a lot of different aspects that play in the cryptocurrency, you know. Um, so it's really hard to say. I mean, you're gonna get people that want to do pump and dumps and dump a lot of money into coins, and they try to pump the market, and then if they don't see the market going up, and I've seen it. I've seen a lot of the wallets that dump in $20, $30. Those are the type of people that want the market to go up, and they try to pump it, or they're hoping that it's going to be pumping. And then once they don't see it pumps within an hour, they sell their tokens. I've seen a lot of those type of wallets because they want the pump and dump, and our project isn't, and then they realize that, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not making money there," because they don't care about the longevity of it and the passive income. So, sorry, I didn't mean to veer off of your question very much. I apologize for that, Christian. But yeah, overall, we do tend to see we start to go with Bitcoin, but there are also other factors and stuff that can show on the market that we don't necessarily go in line with the trend. So I apologize for that, guys. There we go. Caught back up now. So I only see that we only have like 5 people in here, so I probably won't keep this going unless more people join. Totally up to you guys. It seems like people only join this for big updates and stuff like that, which is fine. But if you guys have any other questions, please feel free to ask right now. I will say that we are up 2.33% with ADA Cash, which is awesome. I'm looking at the charts right now, which is good, which is very good. Our liquidity is doing really well, which is awesome. Yeah, I think it's great to see this, and I think once we do see an official bull run with Bitcoin, like I said, I definitely do think you'll see more money coming in. I do want to try to reach out to our PR agency again and try to have them. I want to see if they will, once we release the egg game and we release Cryptodate, whenever that comes out, I want to see if we could get our PR agency to write more articles about us again, professional grade articles, because from the time that we had the PR agency writing articles to now, we've come out with so much more stuff, like our LLC and everything. So, but again, that costs money. It wasn't cheap last time. So, let me see here. Christian, no, I like your detailed answer. Cool, thank you. And any plans for consolidation? As in, so when you say consolidation, what are you referring to? Because when I see consolidation, I'm talking about when it trades sideways. And if you zoom out on our chart, this is why I don't like doing chart reads. If you zoom out on our chart, we've had a couple little trends of sells, but I mean overall we're still kind of trading sideways because it's not a full consolidation trade sideways, but looking at the chart. But I mean, we've gone up, and then you have the traditional sell-offs. We go up, we have the traditional wallet sell-offs. You go up, and then you have the traditional wallet sell-offs. So I'm not sure. Oh, okay, here, hold on. Let me see. I just looked at your getting rid of zeros. It's really hard to say about how to get rid of zeros, man. Crypto market changes. It's really very volatile. So we could literally pay for so much marketing. We could literally spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in marketing, and we could do all of this kind of stuff, and we will never break zeros. We could literally do nothing, and next thing you know, buys out of nowhere come in, and we break and get rid of like 2-3 zeros. I mean, realistically, that would be millions and billions of dollars in market cap to get rid of several zeros, but to get rid of another zero or so, it would, it's really hard to say. When we first were pumping, it's because we got listed on CoinMarketCap because we were still fairly new. And a lot of projects that get listed on CoinMarketCap, people know. If you're familiar with cryptocurrency, you know this. If you aren't, you're about to learn now. When people get listed on CoinGecko or crypto or CoinMarketCap, people know that the project is going to pump for a little bit, and then they're going to sell. It's just how it is. So that's what happened with us. When we hit our all-time high, Bitcoin was definitely doing a bull run. We got listed on CoinMarketCap. People bought in. People wanted to ride the pump and dump wave, and that's what happened. To get rid of the zeros, though, like I said, I would like to bring back the PR agency, the marketing. I mean, the stuff that we are coming out with, like our A game, CryptoDate, things like that. We're bringing utility and actual purpose of our project versus just people trying to worry about the zeros. And our project isn't worried about market cap price. Our project thrives off of 24-hour volume because our project is a passive income token. It's nothing like Bitcoin or any of those rebase tokens like SafeMoon and stuff like that, where the price of the market cap price goes up per share. That's where you make your money because you sell it, you make your money. We don't care about that. Actually, people that sell the AdaCash token, you guys if you're planning on selling like a pump and dump token, you should stay out of our project. I'm just going to be real and 100% honest with you. Our project isn't a pump and dump token. Our project is a long-term longevity project making passive income. So if your goals are to focus solely on the market cap price going up so you can sell your tokens, stay out of our project. Go invest in like Doge, SHIB, SafeMoon, or something like that, where you only care about the market price going up so you can sell your shares to make your money, because that's not what our project's about. So we're not really worried about the market cap price or the zeros, but we are bringing utility, which will then hopefully cause that to happen, get rid of the zeros once people realize that we're bringing all this stuff out. Crypto market's weird, guys. You have to understand it's nothing like stock market. It has certain aspects like the stock market manipulation, where you can make money, things like that. But you guys have to understand that there's a lot of people in crypto that have no idea anything about crypto, know nothing about investor. Just because you invest money into something doesn't mean you're an investor. I'm sorry, but I don't consider you an investor. Just because you threw money into a project doesn't mean you're an investor. Like, I could get a fast car doesn't mean I'm a race car driver, right? So I don't consider new people as investors, especially if you don't know anything about cryptocurrency. You need to know what our project is based on, and it's based on 24-hour volume, and it's not based off market cap price. But I do see us going and getting rid of zeros eventually. When will that be? Don't know, have no clue. But eventually it'll happen. What's the best place to get Solana BEP20 address? Go to our website, CASHVerse.io. It should be on there. If not, go to our Telegram, and one of the mods will be able to provide that for you, buddy. And then B also said, but also best practice is to ignore addresses people put in chat check the link that I sent for the address. Address is near the middle of the page. I'm not sure where you're seeing that. Did you directly? I don't know what you're talking about, B. Sorry, buddy. And Christian said, "Awesome, appreciate it." Yeah, not a problem, man. Not a problem. Um, like I said, man, I have made more money investing in this project for long term in the past couple months than I have working in my 9 to 5 job for several months. When we get our payouts, it's nice. If Cardano's price continues to rise, it's nice to see, over $1,000 of passive income just getting put in there, right? For just holding. I wake up, I check my trust wallet, and I look at it, and I'm like, oh, look, we got our payout and our rewards, and it's nice to see. It's extra money now I can put into, if I want to put back into on my crypto.com card to pay off bills and things like that. It's nice to see that. And that's what this project is about for long-term investment holding. I had linked the Gitbook. Maybe YouTube blocks links since Gitbook has addresses. Oh, okay. Yeah, probably. But what were you B, I don't know what you were talking about when you said ignore addresses people put in chat. I'm not sure. Oh, you're talking about our Gitbook, right? Yeah, if you're talking about ours, B, it's not going to show up on here on YouTube's chat. Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying now, B. Definitely better than having your money in the bank. Yes, 100%, man. I've told people to keep your money out of the banking system. A lot of people need to understand how banks work. I don't think a lot of people understand what banks actually, how they make their money. Because I thought about it years ago. I'm like, how do banks stay in business if they don't how do they make their money? And it's quite interesting on how banks make their money. And there's other aspects to it, but the big majority of it is that they take loans out off of people's money that you're putting into the bank. It's very, 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 I don't know. I personally think it's very sketchy and it's a very shady way, but banking system has always been doing it, and the banking system is broken. But like if you put in $10,000, the banks take loans out off of your money and they make money. Like that's why if the banks wouldn't exist if people took all their money out of the banking system. Banking system would crash, and more than likely the government would and the banks would try to seize you from actually taking out the money if the banks actually started to crash. If everyone here in the United States went to the bank all at one time and started taking out their money, banking system would crash, and the government would definitely, and the banking system would definitely put a hold on that you can't take any more money out because they don't want to see it crash, because that's how they make their money. You should read up on it. If you don't know how the banking systems make their money and how shady and sketchy it is, you should look it up. It's a broken system. It's an old, dated system, and it's rigged so that the rich and the people at the top and the people that own the banks stay really rich. So, yeah. Guys should definitely look into that. It's pretty fascinating. So I'm looking at the charts. Looks like everything is going back up green, but again, it's too early to tell. But Bitcoin's back at 44.4. Ethereum is above $3,100 now. BNB is back up over $410. Let's see here. So a lot of coins here are going back up green. Um, I would definitely personally like Bitcoin to go up above $47,000, because if it hits $47,000, and this is just my assumption and prediction, if it hits $47,000 and continues to rise above 47K, I definitely think we're going to be in a bull run. But we're not in a bull run yet. So not close. Um, B, the CEX direct deposit fiat. What's your exact question there, buddy? Could you be a little bit more specific for me? I only got 4 people watching right now. I feel like I'm in my a Telegram chat. Oh, it was a joke. Oh, I thought it was a legit question you were asking me. Oh, my bad. Oh, sorry about that, man. Oh, yeah. Put more money into a centralized exchange. I have my own opinions about centralized exchanges. I think it's great for one aspect for cryptocurrency, but then the other aspect, after seeing what happened with Canada and with what happened in Ukraine with centralized crypto exchanges, it really goes to open up eyes that governments still, because governments love control and they want control over people, because if they have no control, government doesn't have power, right? So governments have to have power and they have to have control to have that power. So they have power and control over crypto exchanges, centralized exchanges. So in order to have a centralized exchange being able to run in your country, such as the United States, you have to meet certain regulation requirements. And if you don't listen when the government puts their foot down, then you have two options. You either cannot operate your centralized exchange in that country anymore, or allow citizens of that country to make purchases on your exchange, or you just listen to what the government says so you can continue to do that. And it really opens your eyes that it's not really safe to put your money investing on centralized exchanges. That's why DeFi is the way to go. So, yeah. So, food for thought. Um, But yeah, guys. So I've been on here quite some time. Not a lot of people are tuning in right now. I think they're just bored of listening to me ramble on and stuff. I don't have a lot of updates, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. Again, thank you for everyone that did tune in. I do like doing these live streams. I wish more people would actually tune into these things, because it is kind of like just a free conversation, doing live stream, trying to talk about other things that it's not directly focused on, updates specifically. Excuse me. But yeah, thanks, B. You're welcome. Thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate it, man. So again, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Again, we are trying to reach that 1,000 subscribers. If we do reach that 1,000 subscribers, I definitely think we're going to do some kind of giveaway. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be or how much it would be if it was AdaCash or Soul Cash, but I think we will be doing some kind of giveaway. So if we can hit that 1,000, that would be awesome. So again, everyone, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I know this was a little bit different, but I enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys did. And remember, keep up the positive vibes, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you.